Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Adora. I'm an artist, tattooer, content creator, and lover of all creative things. Today, I want to talk to you about something super important, I guess. How creating YouTube videos has changed my life. And I'm not just talking about the typical ways that you hear about, like getting more followers, going viral, but I mean like deep life-changing ways that I never expected. And this all started when I had 0 subscribers, which is not that much different from what I have right now. I think a lot of people see YouTube as this glamorous platform where overnight success can happen, but the truth is it's much more than that. So today I want to dive into how YouTube has impacted me personally, professionally, and even emotionally. Alright, so the first way that YouTube has changed my life, self-discipline and organization. And I think this is one of those things that people don't talk about enough when you're running a YouTube channel, especially if you're balancing it with a job or other life commitments. Like me in my tattoo business, you quickly realize how much work goes into it. And I thought I was really organized already, and I thought I had pretty good time management. But adding YouTube to my plate was such a challenge. It still is, but I try to make it work. At first, I thought I could just film whatever and whenever I had time, edit when I felt like it, and post videos whenever inspiration struck. But that's just not sustainable. If you want to grow, you have to be consistent. You need to show up for your audience regularly and even show up for you regularly, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when you're not feeling creative. Trust me, I've had plenty of those days, but you just gotta keep pushing through. Even if you're not growing super fast, that's okay. And being able to push through all of that requires a ton of discipline, because there are a lot of days that I just feel discouraged or like, oh, maybe I could just skip a week. Oh no, I already skipped that one week. No, it'll be fine. No, like you just gotta keep to it. Get to it. Because at the end of the day, it's just you and your goals. And I think that level of self-discipline is something a lot of people don't expect from YouTube, but it's one of the biggest life skills that I've really refined. Now, this next one is probably my favorite, and it's something that truly surprised me. YouTube actually became like one of my main creative outlets that was also really therapeutic. As an artist, I've always had creativity in my life: drawing, crafting, designing tattoos, working with clients. It's all part of my creative process. But after drawing becoming like part of my job, I haven't had a lot of time to draw just for myself. So it hasn't really been able to get that creative itch that I've been having. Don't get me wrong, I will always love drawing, but YouTube has become my new creative cup. When I make videos, I get to combine so many creative elements: storytelling, visual arts, music, editing, and I'm not creating whole videos for clients. I'm creating videos that I want and for me, and that I think other people might resonate with. It's honestly like creating a mini movie where I express what's going on in my life, in my head, or even just showcase my art process. And that act of creating something from scratch is incredibly fulfilling. But beyond the creativity, YouTube has become a form of therapy for me. I find that whenever I was going through a rough time, whether it was a personal struggle or feeling stuck in my art, I could turn on the camera, talk through it, talk about my realizations and lessons that I've learned, and realize something out of those emotions. It's kind of like how sometimes to best learn a subject, you teach it. So it's just kind of like being able to take that minute to reflect on everything, speak it out loud, and really like just stew in it. It's like having a video diary where you can process your thoughts, but the difference is you're not just keeping it to yourself, you're sharing it with others. And I don't know, there's like something healing about that all. Another unexpected change YouTube has brought into my life is the shift in my mindset. when I first started, I was so focused on numbers, like how many subscribers I had, how many views my videos got. It was really easy to get discouraged when things didn't take off right away, but as I kept going, I realized YouTube is a long game. It's not like posting shorts and stuff on Instagram. It's about consistency, improvement, and most importantly, learning from every video that you make. YouTube pushed me to accept that not all growth is fast, and I'm where and instead I'm getting down about failures or low performing videos. I started to look at each one like a lesson. What could I do better next time? How can I improve my editing, storytelling, or the way I interact with the camera? That mindset shift didn't just stay on YouTube though. It's carried over into my life as a tattoo artist, as a business owner, and even personally. I started looking at my growth differently. Instead of being down in the dumps about not popping off, going viral, doing amazing from the get-go, getting a ton of sales, I'm looking at it as an era of learning, growing, and steadily building. Not to focus on the views and subs, just focus on getting better at what I'm doing and speaking my truth. Alright, so the last way, and probably biggest way for me, YouTube has completely and unexpectedly improved my confidence in public speaking and communication. Now, when you think about public speaking, you probably imagine standing on a stage in front of a big audience or giving a presentation at work, but honestly, like talking to the camera feels a lot like public speaking. And at first, it was super intimidating. For me, this was a huge deal because I've struggled with severe social anxiety my entire life. When I was in elementary school, I was known as the quiet, shy girl. I barely spoke. In fact, you'd consider yourself super lucky if I had even a conversation with you. It was almost like I had selective mutism, where just certain people would get that chance to talk to me. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable even uttering a word to a certain person. I would be very selective. Like, I don't know, it's like the person would have to have shown me that they were a great, trustworthy person or something, and that'd be like the only way that I would even talk to somebody. And I feel like it stemmed from this deep fear of being rejected or saying something dumb and being judged for it. I don't know, but as I got older, I started opening up more, especially thanks to some amazing extroverted friends who helped pull me out of my shell. But even so, communicating was still something I really struggled with. I so badly wanted to express myself, so badly wanted to participate, tell jokes, and have fun with everybody, to speak my truth, but I didn't always feel confident. And you know, into my adulthood, it started getting better and better and better. But I didn't always feel confident. Like when I was 22, I was actively trying to overcome my fear of like going out to the world and doing things alone. Like going to events by myself. Or, I don't know, even interacting with a stranger on the sidewalk. You know, interacting with people without the safety net of my friends or my partner. It was part of this bigger journey I was on to start living the life that I wanted to. And I remember this one day, I decided to go to this really cool, vibey place that held tiny concerts, art shows, and other stuff. They were doing an Alice in Wonderland themed art installation and music event. And my best friend was working, she couldn't go, and my partner, that was just not his thing, and he's like, I don't want to go. And I was just like, okay, well, I should say my ex now, but my ex had said at the time, my partner, yeah, he's like, I don't want to go. And I was like, okay, well, I really want to check this out, and I mustered all of the courage in me to just like go there by myself into the lion's den. Anyways, while I was there, I noticed a Reiki master offering free Reiki sessions. Now, I'd always been curious about it, so I thought, why not? It's free. And during the session, he told me that my throat chakra was blocked. And I was like, oh, what's that mean? He said it could mean, well, it could be why I might be struggling with expressing myself and communicating. And, like, mind you, like, I didn't really tell him anything about me. I was just like, oh, yeah, I'd like some, blah, 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 blah. Again, I had a hard time speaking to people, so I was not sitting there talking to him all about me and all of that stuff. Well, it was probably awkward, but honestly, when he told me that it could be the reason why or it could be manifesting in my life as like me having troubles expressing myself and communicating with others, or like expressing my truth. And honestly, that kind of hit home, because part of the reason why I was even there to begin with was to practice putting myself out there and expressing who I was and enjoying things that I do. Now, I don't take Reiki as gospel or anything, and you probably don't either, but at the end of the day, I just remember like this conversation pushing me to start journaling. I'd always been good at writing essays and stories, and I figured if I couldn't get my thoughts out easily when speaking, maybe I could get them out on paper, and that honestly helped me so much. Writing gave me the space to slow down, collect my thoughts, and form my words better. Hold on, tea break. I've been talking so much, my throat's getting dry. I have to show you this really cute teacup though. Look at her! It's a flower and the spoon is a ladybug. Now this is like definitely a dopamine house product. Like, this makes me so happy. Okay. Oh, hi. Little workout. Hello. Do you want to come up? Okay. Funny enough, though, a lot of people who know me now don't believe I was ever shy or had issues speaking growing up. They see me today as someone who can confidently speak my mind and advocate for myself and others, but the truth is, it's been a very long journey, and even now, I strive to be a better and more an effective communicator. I'm no silver-tongued charmer, but I'd like to think that I've leveled up a lot. If I'm a Dungeons & Dragons character right now, I would like my charisma to be at least a 20, like realistically. Hey, we're all a work in progress. So, back on YouTube. When I first started recording myself, it felt really awkward. I'd sit there staring at the lens, not knowing what to say or how to say it. I would stumble over my words. Sometimes I'd need to do 10 takes just to get like one sentence right. I swear. Now, I don't know how many videos I have now. Like maybe I have like, do I have like 10 videos? Less than 10? I don't know, but now I can maybe do like a paragraph in one take, sometimes two. But yeah, it's such a drastic change. It just didn't feel natural at all when I began. But I stuck with it, and the more I filmed, the more I got comfortable speaking at the little lens as if I was talking directly to you. Over time, I noticed that my ability to communicate on camera and also like even in person with people has improved so much. Yeah, in real life situations, I could walk into like, I don't know, a client meeting or even just in the middle of my friends' conversations, whatever, but I'd be able to like explain my ideas without fumbling or having to sit there and be like, processing. I don't know, but I just felt more confident expressing myself. And yeah, I just feel like the repetition of me getting my thoughts and ideas out and then like coherently speaking about it onto a camera has helped so much. When you have to structure your thoughts for a video, especially when you're doing vlogs or talking through your personal experience like I do or I am right now, you get really good at organizing your thoughts and making sure your message is clear. And I think that's such a valuable skill. It's helped me in my personal life, in my business, and even socially. So if you're someone who's shy or struggles with speaking in front of others, YouTube can be such an amazing way to practice that skill. So yeah, those are just a few of the ways having a YouTube channel, making YouTube videos has changed my life. It's made me more confident in how I speak, more disciplined in how I manage my time, given me a creative and therapeutic outlet, and connected me with some like-minded people. And through it all, it's really helped me appreciate the process of slow growth. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I'd say go for it. Even if you have 0 subscribers, don't start out worrying about the numbers. Okay, just don't. And hey, not everybody needs a YouTube channel. All of these videos are out telling you that you need one. You don't. Yeah, not everyone wants to be perceived by the masses online, and you don't have to be. But if you feel like you have a message to share, thoughts to spread, maybe you could get a lot out of starting your own channel. You never know how it might change your life in a way that you don't expect. But the beauty of YouTube is not just about becoming famous or going viral. It's about the personal journey that you take as a creator. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear how YouTube has impacted your life or what you're hoping to gain from your own channel. Bye.